But when you're dealing with toxic people don't want to see you shine. Your shine or your light is a reminder for them, to them, of their shortcomings. In this video, we are going to understand the reason as to why many people attempt or have tried or have actually always dimmed your light. You see, as a chosen one, your light disturbs a lot of people. Are we together? It's not about something you did. It's not because you took any money from them. It's not because you're eating from their plate. You're not dating their wives. It is just simply your existence. It disturbs a lot of people's demons. Let's say you've lived around a narcissistic parent, and you might have noticed that parent is jealous of you. You could have set up, for example, a successful business. It's doing well, it's thriving. You're seeing the profits. And you go and talk to this parent. Oh, listen, I ventured into could be pottery, fashion, hairdressing, designing, whatever. And that parent feels whatever it is you are doing or you're intending to do is not going to work out. What do? They start doing what they do best. They bring you down. You're wasting your time. Have you ever seen anyone in the family doing hairdressing jobs? Have you ever seen anyone in the family studying law, doing doctorates and all that stuff? Have you ever seen anyone in the family wearing certain clothes, appearing a certain way? And you're like, okay, that's my parent. They're right. Some of us have been made to believe that parents are always right. 1 week, 2 weeks, month or two, that particular parent went behind your back, sabotaged your business, brought you down. Before you know it, they are doing that same business that they told you was up to no good. This particular scenario, we can put it in so many different ways, in very many different settings. But when you're dealing with toxic people don't want to see you shine. Your shine or your light is a reminder for them, to them, of their shortcomings. So this is a reminder that, okay, listen guys, things can be done this way. Don't make any excuses. Get out of your comfort zone. Do the work. So now, your light is exposing their insecurities. You're striking them in a way that you're exposing their insecurities. They don't know what to do with you. They are feeling exposed. They are feeling insecure. So the only thing they have to do to make themselves feel better is to bring you down all the way. when they do bring you down, you have got to understand, my chosen ones. These people, they are afraid of how far you can go. And they are scared of how much you can do and how much you're capable of. You will see a person who will always do everything to bring you down. I don't like your boyfriend. Why did you, of all women, why did you marry that one? Why did you choose this direction? Why did you do this or why did you do that? And now they are going behind the scenes. They are now hitting on your boyfriend. Many of you guys, the women, you know these things. Your girlfriends are out there complaining about the boy that you're dating. He's this or he's that. He's chaotic, he's that. But the same people are going behind your back and they now want to date your boyfriend. The same boyfriend they told you wasn't good for you. They're dating that person. The same business they told you it will never work. You even gave up because you believed them. Sometimes at some point you believe them, you say, okay, maybe you're right, whatever. You released that business. Now they are the ones doing that business. In the corner of the shop, you are seeing them, they have set up the same business that they told you will never work. Now, in this video, we have to understand something, my chosen ones. It doesn't necessarily mean that if a person says it will not work, it may not work. Sometimes they could be right. Yes, there could be some very crucial, important guidance they could give you, but you're supposed to use your discernment, ladies and gentlemen. The people that are telling you that things are not going to work, have they tried to do those things in the first place? Have you seen them trying? Have they ever attempted to do what you're doing? Before they can tell you that it's not going to work, have they actually done it themselves? That is the question you're supposed to ask yourself. Okay? Because people secretly admire the people that always have something to complain about what you're doing. They secretly admire what you're doing. They secretly admire your moves. They secretly admire your flow. And they want to be in that same exact spot that you are. So in other words, they are trying to make you give up your spot so that you can be like them and do a lot of nothing. So they don't want you to be in that spot simply because they want the spot for themselves. I believe man's greatest enemy is jealousy. Jealousy and envy, I strongly believe it's man's greatest enemy, because a person that is jealous is capable of destroying or bringing down anything that has got to do with you. If need be, in some case scenarios, they even want to get you out of the way. Why are you shining better than the others? Why are you shining more than us? Why are you doing better? Why are you doing this or why are you doing that? There is always something they have to say about everything that you're doing, chosen ones. You have to understand this thing is not personal. Chosen ones, you are battling spiritual warfare. Sometimes you sit down and believe that maybe one day it will end. When is it going to end? Are you going to have a break? Yes, you're going to have a break at some point. But the spiritual warfare is real. You have to understand this. People do not like anyone that is doing something that outshines them. Even your own family members are going to reach an extent where they are going to become very, very jealous of you. Your own family, you know? Your own family will always let you down. They will not really like the things you do. I remember when I was starting my journey, you know, so I got very excited. I was like, hey guys, listen, I thought about this thing of doing videos, YouTube. I want to become a YouTuber. I'm doing these videos. You guys can come around and check out my stuff. And I was thinking that I'm talking to people that they would be in my corner. They would, his family. So you always expect that they are going to be there supporting you and stuff like that. It wasn't the case. It was very far from the truth, ladies and gentlemen. Those people, they did not like what I did. So most of the times, the reason as to why you fail to achieve certain goals, to build your dream, to live the life that you've always wanted to live, it has always been you are surrounded by the wrong people. And you see, that's one of the things about this whole thing of spiritual growth and development. So those are the things that will usually happen. You're going to be let down by so many people, chosen ones. So if you're a person who is trying to grow, the secret is to not try to seek validation. Don't always try to explain so many things. Sometimes you're explaining things to the people that don't even know what you're doing. They don't know what you're up to. They don't know where you're going. They don't understand your motivation, where it's coming from, and you're explaining things to the wrong people. Simply because you want these people to be around you when you're climbing. You want them to support you when you're going all the way up. But the people that you're trying to pull with you are pulling you down because you're moving at a speed they cannot comprehend. Spiritual growth is something that is very intimidating for everybody. So you have to understand that is one of the reasons as to why so many people have done everything they could do to always dim your light. Just simply, they never wanted you to get anywhere in life. Okay, so you need to stop. Number one, don't share things with people. If you've got these nice, bright ideas, you have already done your research, you feel you can get or you can reach somewhere. Don't always try to explain to people that have got very small minds. Sometimes you're explaining things to your haters. You have got haters in disguise, chosen ones. You cannot be a chosen one and you do not have haters. There's always going to be people that do not like everything that you're doing, okay? And you also have to learn how to move in silence. Not everything is supposed to be shared with everybody. You also need to understand you do not need anybody's permission. You do not need your father's permission. You do not need your mother's permission. Your fathers and your parents, they have already lived their life. They have walked their journey. It is your time to walk yours. And the moment they see that you are intending to do something that is extraordinary, something that they have never seen or never heard before, and you are a family member, you are the child, it is going to make them feel some kind of a way, and they are going to do what they can do to bring you down to a level that they can understand. People only want that level that they can understand. They don't want something that they can't comprehend. Okay? So that's the basic reason as to why people have always, along your journey, try to dim your light, chosen ones. It is not personal. In my videos, I make you understand and I help you to understand that these things are not personal. It is spiritual warfare, okay? A lot of stuff that is happening, it's happening on the spiritual level. It manifests on the physical, but actually spiritually, there is something that is actually fighting against you that doesn't want you to elevate yourself spiritually and to ascend. So don't take it personal, but when you know what to do and to protect yourself, you can reach very far in life. Let us know what you think about the video. You guys already know I love and appreciate your support. Please book a session if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I will see you guys in my next one. Denzomos signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.